Positions, everyone. Volume 7 of this file entered a declaration and made a promise. The Houthi ban on Saudi shipping was unproven, no shot had been fired, and whichever way the record broke, this desk would file it first. Tonight, the record broke. Overnight, the blockade of Bab al-Mandeb stopped being a statement and started being ordnance, and the war that began at one strait is now shooting at both of them. Volume 9, Soldier. The file keeps its promises. The strikes, precisely reported. About 70 nautical miles southwest of al-Shuqaiq, on Saudi Arabia's own Red Sea coast, the Houthis hit 2 Saudi-linked tankers overnight. The Encelia, a Saudi-flagged products tanker, took fire, and every member of her crew is reported safe. The second, the supertanker Layla, is a strike the Houthis claim and nobody has independently confirmed, and this desk files it exactly that way. What needs no confirmation is the milestone, soldier. These are the first Saudi vessels this campaign has ever attacked. The warning shots are over. Understand what changed, because it is a change of verb, and verbs are what wars are made of. Since Monday, the blockade was enforced with language, radio warnings, threats, paperwork. A declared blockade works on nerves, and it worked. Ships were already rerouting. A shooting blockade works on hulls. The group frames the escalation as an answer to the years-long blockade of Yemen, siege answering siege. Whatever the framing, the operational fact stands alone. The ban on Saudi shipping is now enforced with missiles, and every captain on that water knows it. The market did the translating before sunrise. Commercial transits of the Bab al-Mandeb corridor collapsed from 64 ships to 30 in 24 hours, with at least 7 vessels diverting mid-voyage. Look at the chart, soldier. That is more than half the traffic gone in a single day, on the strength of one night's shooting. Volume 6 taught this file that captains, not communiques, are the truth-tellers of a strait. The captains just voted, and they voted with their rudders, again. And the barrel kept score. Brent crude jumped Thursday to its highest level since May 22nd, back when this war was young and the world still thought one strait was the whole problem. Oil is not pricing a Red Sea skirmish, soldier. It is pricing the arithmetic this file laid out in Volume 7. The Red Sea is the bypass, the route that lets Saudi barrels dodge the Hormuz war zone, and the bypass is now taking fire of its own. When both doors wobble at once, there is no third door for the price to hide behind. The fair reading, always at full weight. The Layla strike remains a claim, and claims are not hits until someone neutral says so. Riyadh has not announced its response, and Saudi Arabia has options ranging from convoys to a campaign of its own. And one night of successful strikes proves capability, not stamina. Sustaining a shooting blockade against the Gulf's largest Navy-adjacent state is a different war than starting one. All of that is entered, none of it unfires the missiles, and none of it puts 34 ships back on yesterday's transit ledger. Now hold the strategic frame, because it is the story under the story. The Strait of Hormuz is already a war zone where tankers burn under escort. The Red Sea was the way around it, the redundancy that kept one strait's crisis from becoming the world's. As of last night, the way around is a target too. And notice who benefits without firing a single Red Sea shot, soldier. The pressure on both doors serves Tehran's campaign, while the trigger at the second door is pulled by an ally. 2 straits, 2 shooters, 1 squeeze. That is the map American strategy now has to answer, and no press release redraws it. And the bill, as ever, ships to the people nowhere near the water. The crews first. The Encelia's sailors walked away, and the next hull may not be so lucky, because shooting blockades do not grade on intent. Then every household downstream, a war premium that was 1 choke point wide is now 2, priced into fuel, freight, and the grocery run, climbing since May. The promise of this whole campaign was that force would keep the oil moving. Tonight, the oil is moving less, from fewer directions, at higher prices, under more fire. That is the scoreboard, soldier, and it is written in transits, not talking points. The honest after-action, then. The declaration this file entered as words is now enforced with missiles. First Saudi hulls hit, half the corridor's traffic gone in a day, oil at its highest since May. The Layla stays an unconfirmed claim, Riyadh's answer is still unwritten, and Volume 10 will file both when they land. Until then, carry the one line that matters. A declared blockade reroutes ships, a shooting one sinks them, and everything on your shelves sailed through one of those 2 doors. Count the ships, both straits now. That's the after action. Dismissed. I'm Mark, and this is Pixel Politics.